Hi, beautiful. We're reading in A Course in Miracles in the text, chapter 17, Forgiveness and the Holy Relationship. Section 1, paragraph 1. The betrayal of the Son of God lies only in illusions, and all his sins are but his own imagining. His reality is forever sinless. He need not be forgiven, but awakened. I'm going to pause here and say, that makes me laugh because we're taught in A Course in Miracles that we haven't sinned, so we're not guilty, so we don't even need forgiveness. We only need forgiveness in the nightmare, in perception only. In reality, we don't even need it. And that's such a foreign concept to ego, but it's so natural to spirit because, look, here we are. You are a product of nature and nurture, neither of which your human character selected. And if you had someone else's exact DNA and upbringing, you'd do exactly what they did. In his dreams, he has betrayed himself, his brothers, and his God. Yet what is done in dreams has not been really done. It is impossible to convince the dreamer that this is so, for dreams are what they are because of their illusion of reality. Only in waking is the full release from them, for only then does it become perfectly apparent that they had no effect upon reality at all and did not change it. Pause here and say, that's an interesting concept, that this waking dream, this earth school, this illusion, this apparent temporal reality is not any more real than the dreams you have at night. Fantasies change reality. That is their purpose. They cannot do so in reality, but they can do so in the mind that would have reality be different. It is then only in your wish to change reality that is fearful, because by your wish you think you have accomplished what you wish. This strange position, in a sense, acknowledges your power, yet by distorting it and devoting it to evil in parentheses, because even evil is not real, it's real in perception only, it also makes it unreal. You cannot be faithful to two masters who ask conflicting things of you. I'll pause here and say, the two masters being, do you want to be host to God or hostage to ego? Because you can't be both. You can only be one or the other. And sometimes we switch between the two, but we can't be both at the same time. What you use in fantasy, you deny to truth. Yet what you give to truth to use for you is safe from fantasy. I'm going to pause here and say, I love that it says give to truth to use for you. We really don't have much to give God other than to stop fighting our joint will. And it says again and again in A Course in Miracles that God's will and our will, our true will, are the exact same. Which is for you to be happy and to know joy and to be at peace. Your true will is in perfect accord with God's true will. And that's why it doesn't make any sense to fight. Fight God's will and serve our maniacal, deranged ego that doesn't want that for you. It wants you to be miserable because the ego would much rather be right than happy. It actually has no desire to be happy at all. What you give to truth to use for you is safe from fantasy. When you maintain that there must be an order of difficulty in miracles, all you mean is that there are some things you would withhold from truth. You believe truth cannot deal with them only because you would keep them from truth. Very simply, your lack of faith in the power that heals all pain arises from your wish to retain some aspects of reality for fantasy. If you but realized what this must do to your appreciation of the whole, what you reserve for yourself, you take away from him who would release you. Unless you give it back, it is inevitable that your perspective on reality be warped and uncorrected. As long as you would have it so long will the illusion of an order of difficulty and miracles remain with you. For you have established this order in reality by giving some of it to one teacher and some to another. And so you learn to deal with part of the truth in one way, and in another way, the other part. To fragment truth is to destroy it by rendering it meaningless. Orders of reality is a perspective without understanding, a frame of reference for reality to which it cannot really be compared at all. Think you that you can bring truth to fantasy and learn what truth means from the perspective of illusions? Truth has no meaning in illusion. The frame of reference for its meaning must be itself. I'll pause here and say, that makes perfect sense to me. Truth's only frame of reference can be itself, because you can't compare it to a falsehood or a lie or illusion. Because one's true and the other's not. There's nothing to compare. Truth has no meaning in illusion. When you try to bring truth to illusions, you are trying to make illusions real and keep them by justifying your belief in them. But to give illusions to truth is to enable truth to teach that the illusions are unreal and thus enable you to escape from them. Reserve not one idea aside from truth, or you establish orders of reality that must imprison you. There is no order in reality because everything there is true. Be willing then to give all you have held outside the truth to him who knows the truth and in whom all is brought to truth. Salvation from separation would be complete or will not be at all. Be not concerned with anything except your willingness to have this be accomplished. He will accomplish it, not you. But forget not this: when you become disturbed and lose your peace of mind because another is attempting to solve his problems through fantasy, you are refusing to forgive yourself for just this same attempt. And you are holding both of you away from truth and from salvation. As you forgive him, you restore the truth that was denied by both of you, and you will see forgiveness where you have given it. Wow, that's so beautiful and profound. Wow. Okay. So two things that really stand out to me in this final paragraph is we don't have to be concerned about anything but our own willingness, because he who knows the truth will accomplish it for you. It's just the willingness. It repeats this multiple times in A Course in Miracles, that you don't even have to do the hard work. You just have to be willing. I'm willing to know the truth. And the gap will be filled in for you. He will accomplish it, not you. And then the other thing that stands out to me is this concept that when we become disturbed and lose our peace of mind because, well, here it says, because another's attempting to solve his problems through fantasy, we're projecting. Because we're doing the same thing. As you forgive him, you restore the truth, what was denied by both of you. You will see forgiveness where you have given it. What a beautiful concept. And we're taught that again and again in A Course in Miracles, that in order to have something, we have to first give it. If you lack something, give it, and you will see that in the giving is the receiving. The giving and receiving are one and the same. Thank goodness. Because you can't lose anything by sharing it. It can only increase. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful one. I appreciate you. You bring so much light and love and peace and happiness and joy into this world simply by being your true, authentic self, which is effortless. Being your true, authentic self is the most natural, simple, and easy thing in the world. And that's your only job. Everything else will become self-evident. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Mwah.